Welcome back to Chasing News. I'm Bill Spadea. Some millennials are really into their leafy greens. I'm not talking about kale salad, talking about plants, and they're popping up in their apartments and their offices. Jane Burnett caught up with a guy who calls himself a plant coach and an apartment farmer. He tells us it's not just a trend, it's a movement.
That's right. Nick Katsumpis is also a former colleague of mine from Ariana Huffington's Thrive Global startup. I caught up with him at his apartment today to learn more about his passion for plants, which started about 5 years ago when he began farming in his parents' backyard in Westchester.
And then coming to the city, it's this big gray ball of stress, and it was hard for me to adjust. So I started buying houseplants and have a naturally green thumb, so about 55-ish plants later, with another human and an 80-pound chocolate lab, it's my little apartment jungle.
He currently has about 40 clients in New York City and offers a range of plant coaching services, including advising people during plant shopping trips.
I always tell my clients that this is nature, not furniture, and you are responsible for helping this plant survive, and you doing that will also make you feel better in the process.
Nick isn't the only young person who's crazy about plants. 32-year-old Patrick shared these images of plants in his Brooklyn loft. He said plants make the space feel friendlier, happier, and more comfortable. He gets them at local plant stores and cultivates clippings from family and friends. He says it's no trouble to take care of them. The key is to avoid overwatering, and even though he already has dozens, he'll keep adding to his collection.
Start with something really simple. Start with a snake plant, start with a pothos plant, maybe even a rubber tree depending on your space. These are plants that will survive, and just remember when you go home for the weekend, just move those plants off your desk and put them by the window so they can get some of that sun when you're not there.
In New York, I'm Jane Burnett for Chasing News.